Doing a video like this is something I've wanted to do for the longest, and now I finally have the opportunity to. Am I in a position to do a video like this? No, God heavens no. Why would somebody watch this? But I just want to make this video. I want to shed some light on some of the YouTubers I enjoy watching. May they be big, may they be popular? Yes. Is that necessary? No, it's mostly just for me to shed some light on some YouTubers I enjoy. And also it could be a way to say, hey, thanks for making some great content. I really do enjoy your work and I hope you improve in the future. And if you are new to these creators, hey, you get some new creators to watch. It's a win-win no matter what type of way you look at this video. But since this is the first video of its kind, I don't really have a structure yet. And I do really not like lists that much, honestly speaking. Because I do think 10 is just a little bit too long and you do start trying to just throw things in towards the end. And so I'm always a favorable person for 5. So we're gonna shoot for 5. Now without further ado, let us start talking about my favorite YouTubers of 2023. I feel like this kind of does feel like a cop-out, but trust me, it's definitely not a cop-out. I do just think there are some honorable mentions I do want to talk about. 2 honorable mentions I want to throw in here are LuluLoopC and On The Rise ANV. But if you want a summary on both channels and stuff, if you want to go check them out, LuluLoopC focuses on kid networks and kid channels and stuff that she watched over the years. And it really gets into the nitty-gritty of the history and stuff. I really enjoy her content. On The Rise ANV focuses on the anime side of content, and I really do enjoy his stuff because it's not like just reviews of different things. He really tries to get very topical. I think one of my favorite videos of him that released last year was the demographic video. I really did enjoy that, and it did shed some light on some things that I didn't even know. Now, why these 2 people are in the honorable mentions and not an actual list is because I didn't watch a lot of their content, but the few videos I did watch, I really enjoyed. So that's on me. I do need to watch more of their stuff. Hopefully that will change this year. There's nothing really that they need to improve upon. It's just me. I need to watch more of their stuff. So now that the honorable mentions are out of the way, let's go ahead and start with my favorite YouTube channels of 2023. I tried not to include a lot of internet buddies within here, but I really did want to shout out Bradley because he put so much work into his content and I've been enjoying every single bit of it. And yes, granted, he hasn't released many videos in 2023, maybe you should start working on that. But each video he's done, he's put a lot of effort into it and it really makes up for the time gone. Hell, the lad was able to get an interview with the guys who created Drawn Together, which I didn't really grow up with the show, but I know the show is wildly popular for being very edgy and very raunchy. I've only really known about the show for a year since I've edited a couple of creators videos for it. So it did shed some light on some of the history surrounding it, why it was canceled, and why people don't really like the movie. If I had to give a whole summarization of his channel for you, I would say he's more of a commentary channel, but he has started doing a lot more stuff on animated content. He does good commentary, he does his research, he's funny, and he's funny looking. That's like a full combination there. So if you're a fan of that and want to see someone similar to the type of content that you know me for, I'd say yes, go definitely check him out. Last year I didn't do much gaming content. I think I only did one on Crisis Core and I did one more video. It was me talking about the Nier lore, what I like about Nier, what it means to be human, and just so you guys know, I am obsessed with the Nier franchise and I had to get that video done so I could start watching videos about it because I couldn't watch any YouTube videos until I finished that Nier video. And that led me to knowing so many things about Nier because I don't have time to watch all the stage plays, read all the novels and the manga, and play all the mobile games and stuff. So that led me to watching BrandoSP. I think the first video I watched of his was this video explaining why the Nier Automata series is special to him and why he still relates to it even 10 years later after said release. And I could do nothing but relate to that heavy. Obviously I didn't really play it at the beginning. That was a recent game I've played and it just took over my life, man. And luckily he did some videos on the mobile game stuff as well, so I got some history captivated from those. He does a lot of content as well, Metal Gear Rising, a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. I really can say nothing but go watch his videos. It's very good, very well edited. I do like the sound of his voice. So if you do enjoy the the more video game centric type of content, I can do nothing but recommend him. He's really great, really wonderful, and really puts a lot of work into his videos. Most of his videos are like over an hour length of stuff. It's like, Jesus, dude, calm down. Go check him out. He's cool. Over the past few years, we've been seeing a change in commentary videos. Yes, there are still some crazy, high-budgeted, crazy editing style. There will always be the Sunny V2s and the J. Aubreys of the world, but I've been really enjoying the more simpler styles of commentary this year. I've been really enjoying just watching a guy or gal just sit down in front of a camera and talk about whatever they're obsessed with, and that led me to watching Mckillop. Her content really focuses on the shippings of family sitcoms, mostly Disney sitcoms, and she goes into great lengths to talk about each and every one of them, but somehow it never feels like it's that long. It feels like I'm just having a brief conversation with a friend and they're just talking about what they're passionate about. They're talking about the shippings that were going on during the time when Wizards of Waverly Place was coming out, when my first video I watched of her, when Boy Meets World came out, and it's just great. I really enjoy her content and I can't get enough for her. She's clearly passionate about what she does and it's very infectious. Anytime someone's passionate about something, it always becomes very infectious, and I just really enjoy watching her content. And if you do enjoy some of the more shipping and stuff, a little bit of the history for some shows, I definitely recommend her. She's pretty sick. If I did one for 2022, these three lads would definitely fit more within there, but since I didn't, I did want to talk about these guys. There's been a new resurgence in me over the last few years to watch more gaming content. Most of the time when I did watch gaming content, it was more of the commentary style, people talking about the history of the game, they're reviewing each level and stuff and how it held up over the years, but I went away from just watching regular gameplay, and that's what I've been doing over the years, especially during the times where I'm kind of burnt out on watching people go at length talking about any different types of crazy stuff. Sometimes it's just fun to sit down for 15 to 30 minutes and just watch people play a game with each other, have fun with each other. Isn't that exciting? And what better example of that to talk about than the Three Idiots? They call themselves the Three Idiots. That's not me insulting them. That's what they call themselves. They're just three lads, three individual channels that collab together all the time on all of their channels, playing a multitude of different Dragon Ball Z games, anime games, fighting games, you name it, they'll play it. They'll do collab games. They recently did some Lethal Company stuff. They've been doing some Budokai Tenkaichi 3 modded stuff. It's been great, and I can't wait to see more of what they do in 2024, and if they could up what they've been doing in 2023 and 2022, or if they'll plateau some. It's been great. I don't think they will. I just enjoy their banter. It's great banter. Watching their content has probably been the most laughs I've had watching YouTube videos. And it's really shedded some light on some of my content as well and some of my perceived stuff, because sometimes I don't play a game or something or make content on something because I don't think I'd be good at talking about this, or I'm not really that good at playing at this, but they don't care. They've even named themselves the Three Idiots because sometimes they do just make dumb mistakes, but it makes for great laughter and great content for videos. It's great to see, and it's really like, oh, I can not be that good at something and people can still watch me because of, I don't know, my infectious commentary, my infectious personality. So yeah, that's a little bit of a personal reason of why I enjoyed their content. But a gaming channel that I did get into this year that I just consume every single piece of content of is Alpharad. How do I explain Alpharad exactly? He's a challenge gaming channel, a Pokemon Nuzlocke channel, a speedrunner guy. He does a lot of challenge stuff, he gets a lot of creators together most of the time, and it just makes for great content. And I've been really enjoying this type of content over the past year because I didn't really watch much Pokemon Nuzlocke over the years. I've always known what a Pokemon Nuzlocke was, and I'm like, that's dumb. I don't want to try it, so I'm not going to watch it either. But his content and the way he narrates stuff and embeds gameplay within there as well is really inspirational for me, and I do want to try something like that, but I would really not know how to do it without it just seeming like a blatant ripoff. And that's not to say his channel is really unique in that instance. I think that's just more of what people who do Pokemon Nuzlocke do. That's what people who do speedruns do, because I don't think you just watch something where they're just playing the game and retrying for like 5 hours. That's what their live streams for. This one is them narrating their journey going through it and how, you know, these creators failed or these creators did really good in their challenge. So if you, I don't know, just likes fun things or likes seeing people do challenging stuff, I definitely recommend him out, and maybe you can get into more of the Pokemon Nuzlocke, Pokemon challenges type of stuff in general. It's really fun. I definitely recommend it. He's just rad. Dare I say, Alpharad. And last but not least, Nicole Rafiee. Similarly to Caitlyn, she has the more simplistic commentary style that she embeds her personality into fully. Completely. I am infectionated by her personality. Is infectionated a word? I'm allured by it. It's a great personality. Now, I wouldn't say I watch every single one of her videos. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you about that, but I do really enjoy watching her chronically online girl explains videos. They are some of the most entertaining stuff I have ever seen about stuff that I do not care about. I don't care about James Charles. I don't care about Saltburn. I don't care about Frenemies with Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein. I don't care about them. I don't care about drama that much. But the way she embeds her personality within these and just sits down and explains this to you was just fun and interesting. I just love seeing people super passionate about things and talking. It's always fun to me. And while she does do the more simpler commentary style, she does make up for it by doing the most absurd thing I've ever seen and printing a bunch of pictures out from the store. She goes to the store and gets weird pictures of these creators to talk about and puts them on her wall and explains to them about everything in her videos. It's great. It's great. I love the bit. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. I just love the bit of her explaining the looks that she gets from the CVS employees whenever she goes to the store and gets the stuff printed off. It's great. Similarly to a lot of these other channels, I have taken some inspirations from her as well, mostly based off of the titlings of some stuff. I'm going to be trying to embed some of the explained stuff within here as well. Obviously, she's not the only one that has done content like this. There's been many others, but I've really just been like drawn towards her content, and I'm going to try to do something similar to that, but more in the style of how I did the AI channel stuff of the previous video. And I mean, yeah, go check her out. She's really cool. I don't know what part of this haven't you not gotten yet. Go check her out. All of these channels are linked down below if you haven't figured this out yet. I want you to check out every single one of these people. I want you to support them. They're all really cool people, really great people in my opinion. Maybe I'm just a fan of their content, but I just really enjoy them. They're so cool. My camera died, and there you have it, folks. This has been my favorite YouTube channels of 2023. I don't really have anything to say for this outro, but what I will say is thank you guys for watching until the end. Thank you guys for watching this channel specifically for the longest time. I do have a lot of different things planned for the channel, but it's not about me. Just know I'm working on a lot of stuff, and we're going to be seeing some of that in fruition this year. And by the way, why don't you go ahead and talk about some of your favorite YouTube channels from the 2023 year? I'd really like to know. Maybe I'd comment back. Maybe I've also watched that channel, but I just didn't include them in the video. Tell me if I've missed something. I'd really like to know. Leave them in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Okay. Goodbye.